Hello, YouTube. Brent Peeler here with you. Coming to you from the OU Medical Clinic here in Oklahoma City. Uh, Still in ICU. This is day 7. Finally they let me have some ice chips today. Uh, some madhouse, folks. Something's raising hell. I don't know what it's about. Got the tornado sirens blaring outside, so like I say, it's day 7. Now they're worried about my heart. I've had an EKG today, echocardiogram, or where they, I don't know. They're worried about my heart for some reason. I keep saying I've got a low. I don't know if it's pulse or whatever, but it keeps dipping down into like 39s, and that's scaring them. I just think it's because they ain't fed me in a week. Getting a little woolly, too. Need to shower. My son's coming up here today. Gonna bring me an extension cord for my tablet because it's always a pain. I can't get out of this bed without. When you're in ICU, they won't let you out of bed unless somebody's there, and they really not want to pay them RNs all that money to come in and hand you electronics. So if he can get it a little closer to my bed, that would help me out. So he's going to do that. He's bringing me an extension cord. And yeah, I'm just trying to get out of here, folks. Been here 7 days. Hadn't been able to eat or drink the whole time I've been here. But they let me have ice chips today. I think they're just trying to work with me now because I'm so disappointed. I've been supposed to have been out of ICU for a few days now, but they just don't have no beds available. So I hadn't had a shower in a week. I hadn't had nothing to eat, drink. It's I'm not bitching. I mean, they're taking damn good care of me, folks. It's just this ain't the place to be. This is not. I'm not built for this kind of shit. Turns out I had a. I'd know that. I didn't know how. I had a hernia, plus all my indigestion issues that I've been working trying to get fixed for the last 2 years. And I guess that's the reason why some things would work for a day or 2, 3, maybe even 4. And I would think, well, this is going to fix me. I did everything from eating aloe vera to, you name it, I've tried it, folks. This ain't no new deal. But what was happening is my stomach was floating inside my chest cavity. It wasn't tied down to where your stomach is supposed to be in your belly. It was floating in my chest cavity, and then with that hernia, got it all twisted up, kind of like an old horse get twist gut, and it was cutting it off and wasn't letting. It was trapping some fluids in and wouldn't let some fluids out, and then it got to where I was just throwing up, just chronic vomiting, and that's what landed me here. I would take a drink and throw up, take a drink, throw up. And I would take a drink of water and throw up black shit. Just nasty, bile looking. I was poisoning myself. My body had turned itself. It was so bad they thought my stomach had died. Of course, I was hard-headed when I got here. I thought it was, I didn't think I was near as sick as I was. And woke up about 2 days later, a day and a half later, and had a ventilator in, couldn't talk, and I knew shit got serious. And I don't know if they quit listening to me or started listening to my kids or what, but they took me in there and had emergency, gut me like fish. I've got like a 12-inch. They gutted me from my belly button all the way up to my tits. So I'm dealing with that, dealing with the heart issues. They took me back in and scoped me again yesterday, and didn't like what they saw. I was hoping I was going to get to eat and drink. No dice. They said they didn't like. Wasn't healing as much. Still had some. Whatever. They didn't like it. They wouldn't let me eat. So I about decided that I'm not going to get to eat as long as I'm on this ICU unit. They're feeding me through a bag now. Just started that a couple of days ago. And so, yeah, why am I making this video? Just to keep y'all updated. I appreciate all the prayers and support that y'all been giving me. Y'all have been nothing but great. I can't get to all these comments but I read them all, and I appreciate all y'all leaving the comments. And I promise when I get out of here, I'll make some more positive videos. My son, he did get done. He already got caught up with his hay baling. Got tornado warning sirens going off right now. Yesterday he was doing his last patch. I think he got caught up. So, but anyway, I had a one-way ticket to Cancun. I was supposed to leave on Friday. That's not happening. They said I've got a hose coming out of my stomach that they said will be there for at least 6 weeks. So I don't know what all that's going to entail. If I'm going to have another surgery to get it out, or if they can just pull the shit out of it, it'll just come out. I don't know how all that works, but I'm happy I got that 800-pound tube that was in my nose. They had me tied off like I had one of them nose rings, like a old bull or a water buffalo in the Philippines, and I guarantee you it felt like that thing weighed 100 pounds. So glad to get that damn thing off. So I'm not bitching. The nurses here are awesome. The care here is awesome. OU Medical Care is just awesome. They come in, they got their shit together. They do a little shift handoff every morning at about 7:30, and again at 7:30 in the evening. And I've had some amazing nurses. They've really got their shit together. They know what's going on, and they put up with me for a week. So, yep. Hopefully, Jake was going to get here in about an hour, but he's going to hang back for probably an hour to let this storm pass through. Like I said, you can see that's the TV screen. We got radars of tornadoes, and I'm not in a good area. More Oklahoma gets hit. I'm talking about they get the shit beat out of them every year, and so I'm not in Moore. I'm in Oklahoma City, but I don't even want to be within 100 yards. I mean 100 miles of Moore, Oklahoma, and I'm way too close now. So, but as you can see, they've got the radar on the TV. Warning going off, and at this point I'm like, fuck it, hit this motherfucker, hit it direct, hit this son of a bitch hard. I'm tired of it. No, I'm just kidding. I want to get out of here. I want to go. I don't know what caused the hernia. Evidently I've had the hernia for a long time. I had a little kind of indentation in my stomach, and every time I'd go to the doctor, they'd say, how long you had that hernia? Fuck, I don't know. A long time, I guess. It's been like that as long as I've known it. But nobody ever raised an eyebrow when it come to my indigestion and that kind of stuff. So evidently it was playing a part in it too. I don't know. I got it lifting heavy shit, I guess. I don't know how you get a hernia, but I figure doing what guys are supposed to do, lift heavy shit, I don't know, but if you ever get a hernia, I suggest you get it taken care of pronto. I just lived with mine because, it really didn't affect me much. Just every once in a while, I'd lift something a little too heavy and it would give me a little thud pain for a minute, but then straighten up. I'd walk that shit off like we used to do, but I don't suggest that. If y'all get a hernia, get that shit taken care of. If you're thinking about going to the Philippines, get checked out, get a clean bill of health, because this could have been bad. If this would have happened in the Philippines, this would have been real bad. I can gripe about the still being in ICU and shit, but I mean I'm getting top of the line, awesome care. It's hard to be in one of these places and not bitch about something, but I really can't bitch other than the procedure that I put myself, the position that I put myself in myself. So It's not their fault that I got in that bad of shape. It's mine. So, like I say, if you're thinking about heading that far overseas, especially to the Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, that may be a little bit different because I think they've got awesome health care too. But the Philippines, you wouldn't survive this over there. It's not much what you want to do, and I'm lucky that I got back in time, and that was one of the reasons I come. Every time I kept coming back, I kept going to the doctor trying to get this issue addressed, and thought I was getting close a time or two. So it's not the doctor's fault it's just a set of circumstances, and I was the cause of a bunch of it. But it was frustrating that I've been dealing with this for 2 years, and who knows, this may not fix me. I'm talking all good now, but this may just be them getting me back to where I was at before this round. So, but I do not want to go all the way around the world again, and with this still being unresolved, if you know what I mean. So, if you're thinking about going to the Philippines, get a clean bill of health, and it's not the money deal. It's not the how much would it cost you over there, because health care is cheap. This would be a hell of a bill, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the care in general. This you don't want this going on over there. I mean, you just really don't. You think you can imagine having something go wrong, like my buddy Aaron traveling all the way back, took that long flight with a broke collarbone. I can't imagine that. That would have been that's a brutal ride. Healthy. I can't imagine going through that with a broken collarbone or a broken leg or even not being able to eat. Because by the time I come over here, I was really conscious about what I would eat and what I. Except I say that I would eat in the airport, but when I was on the airplane, I was like, I'm not going to eat that because there's nowhere to throw up, and I always had to have an out. I always had to have a where am I if this don't agree with me, where am I going to throw up? Because a lot of times that's the only relief I could get was throwing up. So, anyway, folks, tired of talking about throw up. Just wanted to make a video and let y'all know that I appreciate all the kind words y'all have given me. I had a couple of jackass. Well, you blame it on the VA. Why don't you blame it on all that booze you've been drinking, all that you dipshit ain't drinking for over 7 years. It's like people don't even want. They just get on there and just troll. I've got a bunch of good subscribers, leave a bunch of nice comments, and like I said, I'm just making this video to warn y'all. Yeah, get yourself checked out. Get you a clean bill of health before you go. If you get you some insurance, like I say, this wasn't a money deal. This is more of a don't get locked into the Philippines and not have no way to get you some good health care. Even if you just come down sick. And I used to watch a guy named Jules in the Philippines or whatever, and he kind of, there at the end, he went through some issues. I'm not sure what all, but not sure if being here would have saved him, but just he just, you could tell that it finally just beat him down to where he just like, screw it, and he passed away over there. Of course, that's where he probably wanted to pass away. He had family and all that over there, so we're all going to die. We're all going to die sometime, but I don't want to die, half a world away from here in the United States. So if you don't mind, have at it, folks. Anyway, I appreciate everybody. This Prince Trippin. Peace. The sirens went off. Evidently, we're not going to get hit. What time is it? We still got about 15 minutes left on the tornado. So don't look like we're going to get hit. I think that's a plus. But anyway, this Prince Trippin. Peace.